Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to a decently delayed episode of NexusCraft. There has been a lot of live streams on my channel. The live streams seems to get more traffic, more attention, as well as more view time. On top of that, the live streams are much easier to work with as far as the uploading of the content. It's just uploading one video, two if the stream crashes. But even then, there are ways to fix the stream so that it's no longer crashed. I said when we left last that I would break down this ore in order to see how much we got. Now, you people have had a decently long time to go leave a comment on the last video of how much ore you think I got. Much longer than most people get on these types of things. Usually they do that type of thing in the same video. But no. I was willing to wait, and wait I did. I did a lot of live streams. I played a bunch of other games. And then I finally returned to Minecraft because this is still something that I enjoy playing. You know, I played some Space Engineers. I played some Apex Legends. I played some... what else did I play? I don't think I streamed any of the Orcs Must Die. Or no, Dungeon Defense, not Orcs Must Die. I don't think I streamed any of the Dungeon Defender 2. I'm not sure what all I streamed. But I've done a lot of live streaming. Oh, StarCraft 2. That was what I was forgetting. I had streamed StarCraft 2. Mostly the Wings of Liberty campaign. I could do the multiplayer. I'm probably decently good at the multiplayer. However, I don't do the multiplayer because if I do the multiplayer, then I'm going to want to have competent teammates, and I'm going to want to have some way of not having a very toxic lobby. It's kind of difficult. It's not easy. Let's see, there was other things that I was doing. Right, I was putting away the pickaxe. That's what I was doing. What else is there? There's some boots. Right. And I think... was there one of these? No? Okay. Alright, yeah, we've been in one of those. I was looking up the lapis. And then we have some emerald. We have coal. Yeah, it would be here. Oh, okay. Well, make some torches out of the spare coal. Make some lanterns out of those torches. There we go. While we're at it, let's go ahead and craft these diamonds into the more convenient storage solution of the block form. We have plenty of kelp. Right. Get all of the stone. Because we were transporting a bunch of stone, and then I think I got distracted. Possibly had a recording software issue. I don't remember exactly. But I do recall that we have a bunch of stone here. And that I don't need to be carrying this much stone. This would be stone that was excavated from the villager trading hall, which is something I intend to get to this episode. Hopefully this hour. Although knowing my track record, I tend to be a little bit more methodical in my approach. Right, I need beds. I need so many beds. Which means I need string. Okay, that's good to know. That was one of my friends talking about a game that he's playing with me and a few other players. He's hosting it. It's a game called The Lost Changeling. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. I've never played this specific type of game before. Therefore, it should be at least mildly interesting. The premise behind The Lost Changeling is that our characters are supposed to have been at one point like captured by fey creatures or something, and then we managed to escape, and we play our characters as we continue to try and stay escaped. I don't really know how to explain it. I've never played it before, therefore I'm not exactly the best person to explain that type of topic, because, well, I've never played it before. You know, you're expecting me to explain something I've never played before. That's not quite how it works. Basically, I have set in on the way they measure it is they call them chapters, but basically I sat in on one session and just kind of saw how that session played out, and during that session I was creating my character sheet. I'm still working on the character sheet. There's a lot of stuff to go over. I don't want to miss anything. They use a lot of words that I'm not familiar with, so I'm looking a lot of stuff up very frequently. However, I am decently rapid at adapting. I learn quick. I remember easily, I suppose. Easily enough, at least. Now, let's make sure. Let me go through it in this direction. Currently planting crops because we are wanting to have plenty of wheat for animals in addition to trading. the farmers have a tendency to want wheat in their trades. Therefore, we want to make sure that we have plenty of wheat. It is a very useful commodity. The seeds we are additionally able to use for composting. That way we don't go wasting materials. Because the last thing you want to do in Minecraft is waste materials. It's kind of defeats the purpose of the game, you know? The point of the game is to gather a bunch of materials and then use them. Preferably effectively. Although not always. Anyways, we need shears because we need wool. We need wool because we need beds. Therefore, we're coming over here to the sheep, which we need more of. Therefore, we shall additionally grab... I suppose we'll just grab all the leads. Actually, no, I'll grab half. Then I'll grab some wheat. So these vines as well. That way I'm able to climb out. So you get sheared. You get sheared. And I want you on a leash. And I want you on a leash. You get sheared again. Yes, suddenly you're all interested, I know. Okay. Oops. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. I suppose I want to deposit the materials over here. For example, the leads. And then there's the hay or wheat. There's the shears. Those belong over here. And then we additionally have some steak. This is going to very quickly end up going through whatever supply it has of this material. Therefore, we probably want to go ahead and update this just to give it as much work as it can handle. Oops, took a small bit of damage, but that's fine. Yeah, that's going to just kind of power through that. I could use some experience though. Therefore, let me grab some levels off you here. We're up to 82 so far. 88. 92. We're getting a lot. 97. 101. Okay. We want to sleep to make sure that we don't accidentally spawn any phantoms. The reason why we want to work on the villager trading hall today is specifically because we need mending. As you can see, my diamond axe is very busted up. My diamond shovel, very busted up. My armor, very busted up. We need mending. We need mending books. We need mending villagers. We need mending. Just in general, we need mending. Now, I don't remember where this rail lets out. Okay, so it did, in fact, go off on this junction here. That is fine. I actually need to go to the Mining Outpost first, because I need wool. Specifically, I need beds. I need lots and lots of beds. Okay. Well, this is awkward. I have lots of wool. I need planks. Lots and lots of planks. That means I need to go collect logs. If I don't have any logs already set aside, then that means I have to go and get some logs from the nearby forest. And that puts my diamond axe at risk. Do I have logs up here? Don't think I do. No, I have sand. Is that in here? No. Okay, so I have some stone axes, fortunately. It does not, however, look as though I have any planks. Therefore, I kind of have to go out to the nearby to the nearby forest. Where did I put that brown bed? I had a brown bed. Where did I put it? There's only so many places I've been. Here's a white bed. Does that mean the brown bed's like up here somewhere? Not seeing this bed anywheres. Plenty of materials for arrows still. That's fine. I need to move that water source down as I continue excavations. That's also fine. Ow. Well, I've got this bed now. I don't know where I would have taken the... Oh, I must have taken it out to the golem farm. That makes sense. I'm going the wrong direction for logs. Logs are the other way. Right, I forgot about this problem. I figured I would have had this situation figured out by now. This works. definitely been here before, judging by the crafting table I left behind. There's even a sheep out here. Unfortunately, we didn't bring shears, so if we want their wool, we're just gonna have to kill them. But we have a fire aspect to sword, therefore we get cooked mutton out of it. So it's not too bad. We don't have to cook the mutton because it's pre-cooked. Where was I just cutting down trees? Ah, right around here appears. Yes, right here. And here, yeah. Okay, next I need to clear out this one. And basically, I'm just going to use up these 3 stone axes, collecting wood, and then I can make the beds for all of the villagers that I'm going to be putting into the villager trading hall. I still have to figure out how I'm going to get the villagers from the villager breeder into the villager trading hall as well, but I'll get to that when I get the chance. Yeah, this tree line just keeps going, doesn't it? Good to be back. Good to be back. You know, there's been a lot of live streams done on the channel lately. I do enjoy playing Minecraft. However, if I want to play it on my laptop, that means that I would need to buy Minecraft all over again, apparently, which is not something I'm interested in doing, because the only way that Windows offers Minecraft is if you buy it as a bundle pack with some of the other map packs added in. And it's like, what if I don't want the map packs? What if I just want Minecraft? And it's like, well, they don't offer that, you know. I suppose I could look up on Minecraft's official website, Mojang's official website, to see if they offer a solution that can allow me to use the fact that I've already purchased the game on my phone to maybe put it on my laptop somehow, but I'm not too optimistic about that, because, you know, basically that's me asking them to give away an alternate copy of their game for free, and it's like, well, you know, I don't think they're going to be all that thrilled with that plan. Therefore, I don't expect them to be very cooperative on it. They might, but as far as, company design, company profitability, and survivability goes, I would estimate that they're probably not going to be very cooperative. It's Microsoft we're talking about. They're kind of a little bit greedy. I'm not sure if you recall the old early days of Microsoft, but when the program Dr. DOS was around, Dr. DOS had a very well fleshed out help file included with it, and people loved Dr. DOS. The problem is that MS-DOS expected you to call up Microsoft's support line, and therefore Microsoft ended up basically trying to force Dr. DOS out of business, which, as you might have guessed, considering everyone calls it MS-DOS, which is the Microsoft version of the DOS program, you can kind of guess what happened to Dr. DOS. They did not win that battle, basically. I'm pretty sure their company went under. If they didn't, then that's great. But I would assume that the Dr. DOS version of DOS is not as popular because, quite simply, they weren't fully compatible with the DOS commands. They didn't provide very integrated support for Microsoft DOS. They were lacking help texts that would direct you to the Microsoft DOS equivalent, for example. Therefore, sometimes you had to kind of improvise. But yeah, that's kind of Microsoft's track history with cooperation amongst other groups, other companies. Now that one was kind of an example of how they treat their competition, but bankrupting the other company is not exactly kind. Yeah. Now that we've cleared out this canopy overhead, all of these little trees in here can start growing. Because now they get light. I mean, this is actually just grass, but that's how it works in real life is, you clear out some forest and now you can just plant some more trees and those trees can grow, and then come back after a while, harvest those trees and plant more trees in their place, and it's just a kind of a never-ending cycle there, It's one of the great things about Minecraft. It's a lesson in self-sufficiency. If you're playing on survival mode, you're basically seeing how self-sufficient you are. If you're very good at the game, you're going to be very self-sufficient. You know lots of different techniques. You're able to get varying tasks done within a level of priority that is sometimes optimal. At least slightly optimal. Might not be perfect, but it's not the worst. Pick this up because this needs to be closer to these trees now. It's kind of annoying how far away it's starting to get, so I'm moving it closer. That way it's not as annoying. There are a lot of trees to chop down, aren't there? I might only need one axe. Yeah, I think I'm only going to need the one axe. Because I have gotten a lot of logs just with this one axe. A lot of sticks too. Yeah, I got 2 full stacks of logs just with that one axe. That's pretty good. That's very good, actually. Stupendous, as they say. But that's not what we're here to discuss. What we're here to discuss is the annoyance that is this ram. I don't feel like having it, ram me. That's very annoying. villager, wandering trader as they're known. Unfortunately, I don't trust him to keep his llamas when he disappears. Therefore, I kind of have him kill those off. I did not get any leather. That is sad. Oh well. How fares things? Lily pads, glowstones, lilacs, ferns, and podzol. The glowstone sounds useful, but that's about it. Oh, another sheep. Got some more wool. Again, I did not bring my shears. And if I decided to go back and grab my shears, the sheep would despawn before I returned. Therefore, I don't have the option of going and retrieving my shears. The only way I can extract the resource is, collecting it directly. Old-fashioned way. Not the most efficient method, but it's a method nonetheless. It does work. It functions for a time. I did not then pick up dirt. The fact that we're getting cooked mutton out of it when we are primarily just harvesting them for their wool is actually an extra, a little bonus perk. Primarily we just want them for their wool. So getting more than just wool out of it is, well, that's a bonus perk. Which is good. Usually. I'm going to be looking forward to having mending on my diamond tools, because once I do, I'm going to just clear cut this entire mountain down, and it's going to go so fast. Like, it took me about 300 episodes to get to where I am now, but it'll take me maybe 100 episodes to cut down the rest of this mountain on my left. This is a big mountain. Like, big mountain. Look at that thing. It's massive. You know? And it goes for a long way, too, but it'll still take me maybe 100 episodes. Because I'll just power through it. I'll have diamond tools. I'll have mending. I can easily repair all of my tools, all of my armor. Once I have mending, it'll be great. Once I have the mending. That's kind of what I'm out here chopping all of the wood for, is so that I have the tools required for mending. Specifically the beds required to have the villagers available so that I can get mending. Okay, let me eat, apparently. Let me climb on here. And then I want to just chop into here. Chop into here. There we go. Got that tree carved out. I can just break that leaf. And then right here. Now I go down, cutting through these logs. Right here. And then I can do the same right here as well. Or I can go up. Up works too. It's a little unexpected to fall off, but up works too. I am unaffected by the fact that I fell. Instead, I just kind of shrugged it off. I am tempted to let this just continue growing. But if I do, I'm doing it from this height. Because as you can see, it is possible to get multiple segments of vines in the same square. It's just not something I can force it to do. And in addition to that, the only way I know of to get the vines to grow up is if they're already up. But I don't think they're going to be advancing too well. Okay, it is almost nighttime once again. Man, time passes fast. this. Grab this. I'm pretty sure I already saw zombies, so I'll just go ahead and sleep. I did see a zombie. Haha. So there's probably a bunch of undead hiding in this forest then. Because the sunlight only affects them if they're, exposed to sunlight. If they're undercover, they have a tendency to not walk out from undercover, which means they don't burn. Ah, now it's raining in game. Lovely. That means that all the undead that were around that were normally just standing around waiting because the sun was out are now able to actually freely move around because the sun's not out anymore. It's hidden behind rain clouds. So that's a bit annoying. But fortunately, they seem to have either died or despawned. So that's useful. I shall... This looks like a good spot. Okay. In that case, I shall wait. It's not currently night. There we go. Climb up here. we are getting a lot of resources. That's good. That's good. I want to move some of these extra logs around in my inventory. And now I want to clear up these leaves. Oh yeah, and Space Engineers. That's another one I've been playing a lot of recently. I've been playing Space Engineers. Space Engineers is great fun. It's kind of dull as far as unmodded Space Engineers. There's not really very much interesting that goes on. Mostly it's just, you're attacked by local wild animals, or you're attacked by space pirates, or drones, or there's a cargo ship. Once you make it out into space, there's some space stations, but that's about it. Nothing too massively exciting. With mods, however, you can make use of a lot of different customizations. There's a few different scenarios that you can download as mods so that you can play through scenarios such as, I believe, Escape from Mars was one such scenario. There's a lot of work to be done on my Space Engineers save, and it's very much like Minecraft. A lot of open world building and stuff. However, the scale is slightly different, where Minecraft uses 1 meter increments. I'm pretty sure the large grid on Space Engineers is measured in 5-foot cubes.